UK Overseas Secretariat Boris Johnson has forced CEO Donald Trump card not to leave the Iran nuke transactions, proverb it would be a error to go off. Mr. Johnson is in Washington to convince the US to stay in the world consent that saw Iran accept to range its nuke activities in back for the weakening of economical sanctions regime. The UK and its Europe allies include before May 12 to persuade Mr. Trump card to adhere in the treaty. Mr. Trump card has named the transactions mad. Britain, France and Germany include been work over the scenes for weeks in and forced to retain the transactions, that was organized by the Obama Authority, and includes Russia and China as signatories. Of all the options we include for enabling how Iran never gets a nuke gun, the agreement giving the least disadvantages, he wrote. Mr. Johnson told the transactions has weaknesses, surely, but I am confident they can be remedied. Addition, how the UK was work in the US, France and Germany to reach how. He told the transactions had put restrictions on Iran's nuke program and, currently, how these manacle are in location, I see no probable benefit in cast them towards. Addition, how the manacle should be superior, not break. UK envoy to the US, Kim Darroch, said US print, we believe how we can discover several tongue, make several activity how meets the CEO's concerns. Time in Washington, Mr. Johnson will encounter U.S. defect President Mike Pence, Domestic Safety Advisor John Bolton and overseas politics leaders in convention. He will not encounter CEO Trump card, but is anticipated to seem on the Fox and Friends night news story, that Mr. Trump card is named to look greedily. Mr. Trump card has named the transactions the lowest always and has endangered to remove except the signatories accept to fix its fatal flaws. He believes the regulation are too mild, in special how the transactions just framework Iran's nuke activities for a flat time and fails to halt the growth of ballistics rocket technology. He as well told it had presented Iran a $100 bn, £72 bn, deadwood how it utilized as a mud foundation for arms, terrorism and suppression through the Medium East. U.S. Secretariat of Country Mike Pompeo told the nuke transactions had been constructed on put, following Israel show open secret nuke archive charging Iran of possessing run a open secret nuke arms program how was according to reports mothballed 15-year back. Mr. Trump card must solve by May 12 if to resume the refusal on sanctions regime, and has a broad band of options on if to de-impose them. In speech transferred dwell on country TV, he told Iran had a schedule to resist any judgment Trump card may get and we will resist He added, present all of Iran's policy factions, if they be of the order, the leftward, the Conservative Party, reform supporters and moderates are joint. Iran has told the documents manufactured by Israel were a processing of old concoction already dealt in by the UN's nuke guard dog. In 2015 Tehran signed a transactions in the US, China, Russia, Germany, France and Britain assenting to range its nuke activities in back for the lift of deformation economical sanctions regime. By the transactions, formally named as the Collaborative Inclusive Schedule of Activity, JCPOA, Iran is devoted to abrupt the quantity of its centrifuges, that are machines utilized to enrichment Uranus. It is as well intended to cut its stock of fortified Uranus radically and not enrichment left Uranus to the standard necessary to make nuke arms. The quantity of centrifuges established at Iran's Natanz and Fordo sites was cut radically quickly following the transactions. Tons of cheap enriched Uranus were sent to Russia. Moreover, monitors of the IAEA include been capable to conduct out-click inspections at Iran nuke sites.